We're doing MLB player props here on PrizePicks for game ones of the NL and ALDS. Before I get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. There is also a Discord link in the description of this video that the main server is completely free, as well as Patreon link in the description, which the Patreon plays for this MLB slate here is they're already live. I think I have 7 total plays that I do like here on the MLB slate. So go ahead and check out that link in the description. But let's get into it, you guys. Again, I'm not a gambling expert. This is not financial advice. Simply just plays I'm personally looking at making. Hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player props here. Do want to also mention there is going to be maybe a little bit of volatility here, just more specifically with the pitchers. I think for the hitters, the playoffs does bring out the best hitters. But just with pitchers, especially being games 1 and like 2 of the series, some managers might be thinking for the future of the series. Maybe they want to, like, for example, like Verlander, say he gives up 3 or 4 runs in the first couple innings, they might want to pull him, or just to save him for maybe later down the line in a game 5. Keep that in mind here. We're given 2 total player props though that I do like on this slate. Let's not waste any time. Let's go. So the first one I like is going to be Max Fried, and I like his over 5Ks. I also was looking at his MLB Live prop here of 3 strikeouts through one, two, or for the first 3 innings. But it's like, if I like this one, I might as well just take the 5 over the whole game. 5 strikeouts. This was at 4.5, which was just insane value to me. But at this time of this video, we're locking it in at 5 here. I think at bare minimum, we're looking at a push here for Max Fried. This is a guy who has really established himself as the ace of this Atlanta Braves staff. 14-7, 2.48 ERA, 170 Ks on the year, 1.01 WHIP. He's going tonight at home, which he pitches a little better at home. 2.42 ERA, 8-4 on the year. Has 98 strikeouts compared to 72 on the road, which, he pitched about 6 more games here at home, but still nonetheless, 6 more games, and he's got 16 more strikeouts. Or actually more than that, 26 more strikeouts. So obviously feels a lot more comfortable at home as far as, being able to get the spin on the ball and get batters to swing and miss. Max Fried, though, against the Phillies this season, he's 0-1, had, 3 no decisions, 3.13 ERA, 25 strikeouts through 4 appearances. He hit the over or push or better on this line of 3 times this season. May 24th, he had 5 strikeouts. Then he had 8, 4, and 8, right? So, 3 of 5 or 2, a push, 2 overs, and an under here for Max Fried at 5 strikeouts. But I like this prop here because Max Fried, take a look at last year in the playoffs. This dude is a gamer, right? He pretty much was the ace of the staff on the World Series winning team last season. Strikeouts of 6, 5, and 9 strikeouts in the opening round of the MLB playoffs last year. He faced in Milwaukee, the Atlanta Braves at Milwaukee on the road. Max Fried went 6 innings and struck out 9 Milwaukee Brewers, right? So I also like this prop here because Phillies since September 1st, which, decent sample size. We're talking about like 30, 40 games here, or not 30, maybe like 30 games here since December 1st or September 1st. The Phillies are second in baseball strikeout rate against left-handers. Second in baseball. Now, their batting average is not horrible. Batting is around 251, but strikeout percentage is sitting at 28.5% against lefties over the last month of baseball. Which, for a player like Max Fried, I like that. Like the odds here of 5 strikeouts here against the Philadelphia Phillies. I think he goes at least 6 innings, and pitching at home, I think Atlanta does possibly get to Ranger Suarez kind of early, which will give Max some comfortability here to go ahead and lock in and get some strikeouts in this game. Also, if you take a look at plate IQ, Phillies, those first 4 batters down here, Sosa, but these first 4 guys, Harper, Realmuto, Hoskins, and Schwarber, who are obviously all dangerous hitters, but against lefties just aren't very successful, right? You can see here the strikeout rate all above 23%, and then Sosa down here at 31%. So I like Max Fried over 5 strikeouts here. The other prop is going to be a new category here on PrizePicks, hitter strikeouts, and I really like Freddie Freeman less or under 0.5 strikeouts. So basically, I like Freddie Freeman to not strike out in this game. So Freddie Freeman this season against the Padres, you have to do it against the Padres. He's batting .343, 23 hits, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs, 14 runs scored in 19 games. So 19 games, he's struck out at least once in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of 19 games, he struck out at least, once. But Freddie Freeman, I think of all these hitter strikeout props that are on the board, has the absolute most value in my opinion. Eugenio Suarez is at 1.5. But Freddie Freeman at 0.5. If you take a look at this split here, this is, any hitter, right-handed or left-handed, against right-handed pitchers since July 1st with a minimum plate appearances of 200. Freddie Freeman, the third lowest strikeout percentage. 200 plate appearances, struck out 9.5%. 274 at bats, 9.5% K rate. His walks he's walking an insane amount of time as well. 14.2% of the time walk rate here. But again, third lowest strikeout percentage in baseball. He's literally hitting the best batting average in baseball against righties for any batter, left-handed or right-handed. 365 batting average, a 1.018 OPS. Freddie Freeman just rakes in general. But I think he's gonna get at least maybe three plate appearances here against Mike Clevinger, who just not a high strikeout pitcher. I mean, Mike Clevinger's line for this game is at 3 strikeouts even. I like this new category here for PrizePicks, and I'm taking the under Freddie Freeman 0.5 strikeouts. I don't think he strikes out in this game. So again, let me know in the comments below you guys about these two player props. Patreon plays are already live. Link is in the description below. All I ask is please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.